hopefully you can hear us. I just had the desktop audio muted, and now it is not. I hope. Um, so I've gone straight into this screen because I didn't want to like change my camera between the OBS using the camera and the spell table. So we're doing a bit of a different stream today, which is we're playing some Magic, which is awesome with these lovely people that are from the Discord. They are very cool. We all play Magic together, and I thought, why not play it on stream a little bit? But yeah, thanks, Dimitri. It's good that you can hear. So yeah, like it's a little bit of a different stream, and I won't be communicating with chat as much as I usually do as well, just because I don't want to like interrupt people's turns and talk over people and stuff. So if you do have any questions, I'll try and get to you when there's like a lull in the game, but I don't want to like drag it on. But should we go around and give a little bit about the deck that we're playing? So we're all playing Monocolour decks. We've all chosen a colour. And we have decks that are based around that colour and is hopefully going to work out well, and no one's going to dominate, I hope, which is definitely not going to be the case. So I'm playing Marwyn. Basically, I want to get out a load of elves, and I want to make a load of mana, as green enjoys doing. What I'm going to do with that mana, I have no idea, but I can make a lot of it, I hope, if I don't just die to Martin's damage first. But that's what I intend to do. Bruno, what are you playing?
Yeah, I'm playing mono white. I'm gonna gain a lot of life and make a lot of tokens, and then hopefully do something with them before they all get obliterated by like a blasphemous act or something.
We're all scared of the red board wipes. uh, Taylor.
So I'm playing Grazilax. It's a mono blue deck. It is also a wizard topple deck, so I have a bunch of wizards in the deck. I kind of want to control the board a little bit, but just to kind of take a spin that blue doesn't do that much, I'm also going to be trying to be a little bit more aggro. So we'll see how that goes.
Cool. It'll be fun to see. And Martin.
Hello, everyone. I am playing Solfim Mayhem Dominus. I'm going to be 100% aggro 100% of the time. My aim is to just deal as much damage to people that isn't combat, because that's how Solfim works, and just taking down their life totals as quickly as possible.
Cool. Gonna burn us to the ground.
Yep.
So
Yep.
of course, I don't necessarily want to go first, so I'm gonna we're gonna randomize the player order. We'll do it 3 times on the last one. That's gonna be the order 1, 2, 3, and we'll get our starting hand, and we can get this party started. Get this show on the road. Get this party on the road. Get this show on the party.
Well done.
Yeah,
Words.
one of those. One of those.
The words are there. You lot just mix it up.
Well, that's a terrible hand already, so I'm gonna mulligan.
Are we free mulligan in for the first one?
Yeah, why not? Let's just free mulligan, because well, the first one's free anyway. But I want us all to have a good game, so as long as we're not taking the mick with it,
Yeah.
should be fine.
Mine's a keepable hand.
Yeah,
I'm also gonna mulligan.
Oh, and there's my camera just slipped. Oh, my camera's fine.
Also, as Taylor mentioned, I'm the only one without a playmat that to match the colour that I'm playing, which I'm very disappointed about. It makes me sad to look at the screen now.
Sure, I'll keep that.
Um, I'll keep this hand reluctantly. All right, is everyone good?
I'm good to
Yeah,
go.
I'm good.
Take us away,
Yep.
Taylor.
All right. I'm gonna draw for turn. Play an island, and I don't have a Soul Ring, Martin, so I'm passing.
Yay. Okay. I will draw for turn. I'll play a mountain. And I will pass turn.
Draw. I'll play a plane, and I'll pass turn.
I'm gonna try and click on all the cards that were played. I don't know why. I mean, you know what lands do. Well, I guess most people know what lands do. So I drew for turn. I'm gonna play a Llanowar Reborn. So it enters tapped and it has graft, which means that it enters with a +1/+1 counter. Where are my counters? Oh, they're over there. And when a creature enters the battlefield in my control, I can move the counter onto said creature. I will pass the turn.
All right, I'll draw for turn.
So clear dice.
I will put down another island, and I will tap 2 to play a Thought Vessel. I can tap for a colorless mana, and I have no maximum hand size. And I will pass turn.
I will draw for turn. Play mountain. And I will pass.
I'll draw. I'll play a plane, and I'll pass.
Ooh. Tap. Draw. Unfortunately, I've got another tap land. So I'm going to play Treetop Village. And I will pass. That can become a 3/3 ape if I pay 2 mana.
Okay. I'll untap and draw.
Oh, with trample. Oh, that's cool.
I'll go ahead and pay 3 for Grazilax.
Oh,
I don't have a land, so I will pass.
First commander.
yeah. I will draw. And I will play a mountain. And then okay. I'm going to tap all 3 for a rampaging Ferocidon. So it has menace, which means it needs to be blocked by 2 creatures.
That's very unfortunate for Marcus.
Players can't get life.
No, it's not. It's not me. It's Bruno.
It's me.
But also, when another creature enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to that creature's controller.
Yeah. Oh, creature's controller. Okay.
And then I will pass.
In your end step, I'm going to tap 1 and tap to exile that.
That.
Ah, already.
So it's exiled, and you can search for a land, and it enters tapped.
Oh, I can search for a land.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it enters tapped.
Okay.
Damn.
Now untap and draw. I'll play a land, and I will pass.
Cool. Tap.
Martin said, "No, thank you," and I said, "No, thank you," right back.
The old
Good
double no
damn.
thanks. I'm gonna play this Balaged Recovery tapped. I don't know why I haven't drawn any basic lands yet, but whatever. Then you know what? I'm gonna pass.
Passing.
Yeah.
I'll untap and draw for turn. I'll play an island. I will go ahead and go to combat and swing at Martin since you have 4 lands.
Oh, free choice.
um, Swinging 3 at you. That's commander damage.
Commander. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And it's Grassalax.
And Grazalax has an ability that whenever one or more creatures I control deal combat damage to a player, I draw a card. So I'll draw a card. Okay. And then I will. Let's see. I will pass turn.
I will untap.
It would be kind of cool for the mono blue deck to win with commander damage.
I'll play Mountain. A land. And then I think I am not going to have a choice but to pay 4 and cast my commander, Sulfin.
I mean, you have a choice.
Okay.
You could not.
You could spare us.
No, not after what you and Bruno have already done to me.
Okay, you did that to me first. Players can't gain life against the mono white player.
Oh yeah, well, it was unfortunate that was a card in my opening hand. But yeah, I will end turn.
I will draw. I missed land. Sadness. I'll pass.
Alright, let me untap. Draw. Oh, I'd be very sad. I guess I can tap for 3, and I'm gonna play Scorpion Renegade. So in ETBs, I put +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. I've only got 1, and I'm not putting it on any of your guys' creatures. So you will get a counter. I'm not going to move the other counter from Graft, and each creature I control with a counter on it can tap for green mana. And I will pass the turn.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to pay 3 and play Thirst for Discovery. I'll draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards unless I discard a basic land card. So I'll draw 3. And I will discard a basic land. And go to my turn. I'll draw.
Okay,
I'll play an island. Alright. I'll pay 1, 2, 3 to play an Exclusion Mage. When it ETBs, I can return target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. And Morton, I will return Sulfum to your hand.
Okay. Wow.
Let's see. Bruno, I'm going to come at you for 3. Does it go through?
Yep.
Okay. I'll draw a card. And then I'll end my turn.
I will untap. Draw. Okay. I'll play a mountain for turn. Wait. Two. Okay. I'm gonna pay 4 again. Because you're making me do this. Where's and I'm gonna cast Solfim. And then I'll end turn.
I will draw. And it's not a land drop. So I have to discard. I'm gonna move to end step, and I will discard a Chrome of Will.
Glad to see that going.
Yeah,
Hmm?
same.
That's a good card.
It is, but I have better in my hand. Then I'll pass.
That's not a good thing.
It would be nicer if I had lands, though.
Tap and draw. I don't know if I've managed to make my mic louder, but hopefully that's worked. I am not sure. I'm sorry. So just people in chat are saying that I'm quieter compared to the others. Okay, so untap, draw. Ish. I guess. I will. I am going to tap for 3 and play Morwen. And as she ETBs, I will put the counter from Graft onto her. And then I will go to my end step. I have to discard because I have 8 cards in hand, so I'm going to discard Song of Freyalise. Yeah, and I'll pass to him.
I'm going to, at the end of your turn, tap 2 and Wizard Cycle step through. So I can discard this card, search my library for a wizard card, reveal it, and put it into my hand. I think I'm going to get a Treasure Mage.
Six or greater.
All right, I've shuffled, untap, and draw. Actually, before I do this, let me go ahead and go to combat. Swinging Exclusion Mage at Marcus and Grazilax at Bruno.
Hmm. I'll take the 3.
Oh, so if I block it, it's gonna go to your hand, right?
Yes.
And if I don't block it, you draw a card.
True. And you take 2.
I'm gonna block it.
Okay.
With
With who?
With Rishka, who's a 3/3.
Okay. Okay. Um, I will let it go back to my hand, and I will draw a card from Grazalax hitting Bruno. And I will go ahead and play. I'll just recast Exclusion Mage and targeting Sulfum.
Jesus Christ. That's so annoying. So annoying. I'm gunning for you now.
Pass turn.
Oh, right. Untap. I will draw a card, and I am going to play a mountain. I'm going to tap 4 for guess what? The Sulfur.
Okay.
Right. Well, what have you bloody got? Wow.
I have a 2/2 and a 3/2.
A 3/2 and a 2/2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In that case, then I'm going to pay 3. Casting. Sorry, this is one that I have to give to someone else. Invasion of Ragatha. So it's a battle, which I'm going to send to. I'm going to send it to Bruno. But when it enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to another target battle or opponent, and 1 damage to up to 1 target creature. So I'm going to send that 4 damage at my opponent, Tater.
Okay.
Which becomes 8 damage with Sulfim.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to send the 1 damage at your Grazalax, which becomes 2 damage with Sulfim.
I feel very targeted.
You should do. I am targeting
I think that's
you.
the idea. You did me turn these
I'm gonna
commanders
tap
twice.
2. I'm gonna tap 2 and counterspell it.
I'm going to tap 3 and cast Lapse of Certainty to
Oh
cancel
no,
it
Bruno.
and put it back on top of your deck.
Okay.
Wait, so
So
Grazalax needs to die.
does it go through?
yes, it will.
Okay. I will put that
Bruno
up.
helped you out there.
Well done, Bruno. Teamwork.
Listen, he's already hit me twice with that thing.
Yeah. And then I will end my turn.
Right.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. God damn it, where are my lands?
Oh, you lose 8 life. Tater.
Oh yes, 8 life.
Alright, well, I'll play with. I need a land.
Oh,
It's okay. The hand I mulliganed only had 1 land in it. So I'm doing objectively better than that.
That is better.
God.
Your turn, Marcus.
Okay. Right, so tap. Draw.
And I have your battle, right?
Yeah, you have the battle.
Anyone want to give me a land?
Not after that play.
Okay, you smacked me with him twice already, so like out of the gate on the defensive.
So who got the battle?
I do.
Okay.
Uh,
Did you pass Bruno? Okay.
Yeah, it's Marcus's
sorry,
turn.
yeah, I'm thinking. I will tap for 3, and I'll tap Morwin for 2. So 5 green. I'm gonna play Nissa, who shakes the world.
Oh,
Oof. That's a good card for mono green.
Yeah, I don't have any forests out. So
Not as good then.
less good right now. But yeah, she taps for. So when I tap forest, I get an extra green. And her. So I'm trying to bring her up for people to see. And I can put 3+1/+1 counters on up to 1 target non-creature land, untap it, and becomes a creature with vigilance and haste. And -8, I get all the forests out of my library onto the battlefield, and my lands are indestructible. So I will +1 her, and untap this treetop village. Put 3 counters on it. It has vigilance and haste, right? So I will attack. Let's attack Bruno for 3.
Sadness. I'll take it.
You'll heal it back.
just think of all that life you're
If
going
I
to
get
gain later.
lands,
Yeah.
I haven't drawn a land in like 4 turns.
Then I will pass the turn.
Alright, I'll untap and draw. Oh yeah, I forgot about that card.
Whoa.
So Sulfum is a 5/4.
I swear to God, Taylor. I swear, if you keep sending it away,
I'm doing it for the betterment of everybody. Um, Actually, I'll do this. I'll pay 3 and play Aether Channeler. And I will target Nissa and put it back into your hand because it can target a non-land permanent.
A non-land permanent. Yep. Okay.
And then I will pass turn on that.
okay. I will untap. Noting your open mana.
2 blue.
The blue mana. I'll draw a card. Oh,
Oh no. I don't like it when someone goes, oh, and then goes silent.
Let
Yeah.
me read this paragraph on this card.
yeah. Let me read this. Oh. No, nope, not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I just remembered what someone has in their hand. Yeah. Um, okay, I'm going to go to combat to start. I'm going to swing Solfim at the battle
Okay.
that Bruno is holding. So she will do 5 damage to that. So that will just become what it becomes, which is a creature, Disciple of the Inferno. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And if a non-creature source I control would deal damage to a creature, battle, or opponent, it deals that much damage +2 instead.
Okay.
So,
That's nasty.
yeah, who's
+2.
+2 and then doubled with Solfim.
Yep.
who has been pissing me off the most?
Is that even a question at this point?
No. But you have a card that I don't want you to use on me.
I mean, you could burn through it, hopefully.
Yeah, he's gonna have it.
He has it regardless.
Yeah.
He does. That is true. Okay.
Blue just plays mind games. That's all they do.
I mean, we know you have it because I put it back on top of your deck.
Yeah. uh, 2. Oh no, that's a 1. That's a 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 2 red, and then 4.
Uh-uh.
Oh wait, yeah. 2 red, and then 5. No, 4. 4. Let's do 4. For Rolling Thunder. So it deals X damage, where X is 5. Divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and/or players. So it'll get +2 from that. So it'll be 7, which will be doubled to 14.
So you're doing 14 damage as you choose among any number of target creatures or players.
Yeah.
So let me understand this correctly though. Like, are we able to say the damage is doubled first and then add the 2?
No, they're his
Like add the
triggers, so he
receiving damage?
chooses the order.
Yeah, he controls
Oh,
the
okay. I
triggers.
thought the receiving player did.
No.
But also, if he splits that among targets, he's gonna get a Disciples of Inferno proc for every target.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be more than 14.
Yeah. Sounds like a good time to play my card.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. I did not
Yes,
know
you'd have
that.
to designate targets.
Yeah,
If you divide the 5 among 5 different targets, each one gets +2. So it'd be 3 damage to 5 targets and then doubled, so it'd be 6 damage to 5 targets. Math. You chose this life.
Math.
Well, it's any number of targets, so it's 5 damage. But
Right.
he can just so.
I just did the easiest math.
Yeah.
Well, we're
Martin,
gonna
yeah.
just say nope.
Okay.
Oh, he's saying no.
Nope.
Okay. But does that still count as casting? Do I still get the prowess?
Yes, you
Yeah.
do.
You still
Okay.
cast it.
Okay. So I get a
Damn.
+1/+1. Oh, until end of turn. Oh, but it's still. I can still use it, can't I? No, because I've done combat. Okay, that'll be it. I'll +10, so that'll go.
Please be a land. Okay, it's not a land, but Archaeomancer's Map. When I enter the battlefield, search your library for up to 2 basic planes, reveal them, and put them into my hand. I'm assuming there's no response because the blue player is tapped out. So.
Yes.
And I get to shuffle. And whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player controls more lands than you, you can put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. And I get to shuffle, more importantly. Shuffle, these go into my hand, and I will play one per turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have 8 in my hand. What do I want to do? I'll discard Tested Endurance.
Ooh.
And I will pass turn.
Just funny. If the green player plays a land, I'm not gonna have more than you.
I know. It's sad.
I'll untap.
But your
Draw.
creatures make mana, so you're fine.
Yeah. And I
It would have been
did
awful if they were to
draw.
die last turn.
Yeah, damn.
And you'd have lost a land, wouldn't you? Because is it still a creature?
Yeah, it's
It's permanently a creature.
perpetually a creature.
I should have just let it go through.
You should have.
Well, you didn't. I'll play a forest as my land for turn.
Am I finally going to get back on curve? I don't really want to like have to. I've got too many cards in my hand, so I think I'm going to do this non-optimal.
Same.
Because I can get more mana out of it if I do it on my turn. I will move to combat. How big is? Oh, it's 4/4. Bruno, I'm sorry. I will attack you for 3.
I took it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna tap for and play Yeva Nature's Herald. She has flash, and I can cast green creature cards as though they had flash.
Oh.
But when she ETBs, Mon gets a counter because she's an elf.
Does that land have vigilance as well?
It did have vigilance, yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm then going to pass the turn. And I don't have to discard because I've got 7 cards in my hand.
So my turn?
Yes!
Okay. I will untap, draw. Hmm. I'll go ahead and play tap 3 for Robe of the Archmagi. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, I draw that many cards, and its equip cost is 1 for a wizard if it's equipping a wizard. Um, I will then go ahead and equip to the Exclusion Mage. And Marcus, can I hit you for 2?
What's in it for me?
2
Nothing.
damage.
It just gets Bruno. Like, it's just
He
so
doesn't want
Bruno
to
won't be
bully me.
a beating stick. Inevitably, I don't want Bruno to get so low that he's just like one shot
Yeah.
by Martin.
But
I
also,
don't
he
want you to draw
wants to get
cards.
counters. Yeah.
If it was just damage, then sure, but you're gonna draw cards.
Look, I'm the one that's trying to control Martin.
You can't control. You can't control that which cannot be controlled.
So that's a no.
um,
Oh, God.
I don't
It's
know.
just 2 cards.
Just 2 cards. I don't know. Can if Bruno gets back into the game? The thing is, Bruno's playing a life gain deck, so I don't think it matters that he's on a lower life total than us. To be completely honest.
Okay, Bruno, you heard it from him. I'm coming at you for 2.
I'll take the 2.
Like, he's got land now.
Okay.
He's gonna stabilize easily enough. Like, don't you
I'll
worry
draw
about
Debatable,
2.
that.
but
I'll draw 2.
all it takes is one red X spell and then I'm dead. So
I'm, I'm gonna play a Rogue's Passage for a
I'll
land
get
per turn.
a map proc so I can play a lane.
Look, we helped each other out. And then I'm going to pass turn.
Okay.
Sorry,
No
Bruno.
one on tap.
It's okay.
That two damage might matter when we're talking about like taking 14 damage a turn.
Right, I will play a mountain.
To be fair, I helped Martin get his accolade, so I hope he doesn't hold that against me.
I helped him.
Help?
by
That's the
not
thing.
having
Yeah.
blockers out.
I just
No, by
strategically.
countering the counter spell.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
help-
no, that's fair.
I helped Martin have Sulfim out by not countering it. So
You can't. You keep sending it to my hand. That's not the same.
By that logic, I'm helping you all out by having not touched your board.
Yeah.
Not because I can't.
Yeah, but the thing is, we also haven't touched your board.
Yeah. No,
Uh,
I know. Taylor got rid of Nissa.
Did you get rid of her, or did you just put her back in your hand? She's not
Yeah,
gone.
but
She'll
it's
come
gonna
back.
cost me more mana.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna pay 2 for Ren's Resolve. So I exile the top 2 cards of my library until the end of my next turn. I can play those cards. So, first one is a mountain. Oh, the next one.
it's exiled, so we get to see them.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading it, so I know if I'm going to use it. It is the Stalking Vengeance. It's the 7, 2, 4. Oh, I don't have enough.
Have you played a land per turn?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, at the start. But it's until the end of my next turn
Right.
Yeah.
I can play those cards. So can I play that land next turn if I don't draw a land
Yes.
Yes.
and I don't have one in my hand? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Let me just play that land anyway, even if you do draw one. It'll go away.
Yep.
otherwise.
Yeah,
And save it.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
You've got a
That
prowess
does.
trigger as well, right? Because you played a sorcery.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
A non-creature spell, yeah. Okay. And you're Marcus. You've got full life and you've got creatures on your board. What's your highest?
Um,
What's your highest power toughness?
4/4.
4/4. Okay. I will. Do I do that? Or do I wait? I might wait. Yeah. Okay. No, you know what? I'm going to pass turn.
Untap. That's and tap. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4 for Voice of Law. It's a 2/2 flying angel with protection from red.
Oh, shut up.
I'm gonna tap 1 for Shield of Duty and Reason to also give it protection from green and blue.
What a coincidence this is.
Such a coincidence.
But it's only that creature that's got protection, right?
Right,
Yes.
he's got
Not
the creature itself cannot be targeted, dealt damage, or all the debt thing by
Yeah. And we can't block it
right.
unless you have like a colorless creature.
okay.
But that's all I'm doing. So, but I have a
Okay.
blocker now.
Dude.
That's true.
Fun.
That's why I did it. It is your
Um,
turn, Marcus.
I would like to play
Oh, end step flash shenanigans.
Rage.
Rage. I would like to rage. I'm gonna tap more
I was just watching.
for 3
Good.
green. And I'll use 2 of it for Ancient Animus to put a +1/+1 counter on target creature I control. Then if it's legendary, if it's a legendary, and then it fights target creature an opponent controls. So I'll put a counter onto Marwyn, making her a 4/4, and I would like her to fight Aether the Channeler.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I can't kill anything else on the board. So, what's up? Draw. Forester's land for turn. I have 5 lands. think I might. Tap for 2. For Solidarity of Heroes to choose any number of target creatures, but I've got to pay 2 more for each other choice, and double the number of +1/+1 counters on them. So I'm only going to choose Morwyn and double her counters to 6.
Dang, 6 mana.
Yeah. This is where
7
it all
mana.
starts.
So she's a 7/7 now.
She is a 7/7.
I'll tap for 7.
In response to you doing that, can I do it in response to that?
In response to me
Before you
tapping
get
her
the
for
mana?
Well,
Well-
you can't interrupt mana abilities.
Okay. But yeah, okay.
But
All right.
I don't know what. You can do it when I cast the thing, I guess.
I was gonna, just after you
Did you want
up
to?
her counters.
Were you attempting to stop me from getting the mana?
Yeah.
I think you needed to do it in response to Solidarity of Heroes.
Okay. That's fine. Carry on. I'd probably better not do it anyway. I should keep it.
Okay. So 7 mana. Zendikar Resurgent. Whenever I tap a land for mana, I add 1 mana to my mana pool of any type that land produced. So my land's tapped for double mana, and whenever I cast a creature spell, I draw a card.
A good card.
There's that green card draw.
Finally.
Yeah, for 7 mana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Marcus, where's your Harmonize?
Then I guess I'll move to combat and I'll attack Taylor for 3.
Okay.
Oh wait, can I? Can I do this now? I mean, I may as well try, I guess. Alright. I'm going to tap for 1 green and cast Emerald Charm to untap target permanent and untap Marwyn.
Martin, if you have something now, you need to do it.
In response, I'm going to pay 1 red, 2 colorless, and Chaos Warp Marwyn.
Okay. In response to that, I'll use the.
Y'all play more blue than I am.
I'll use the other mana that I got from Llanowar Reborn because of Zendikar Resurgent, and I'll Ranger's Guile her to give her +1/+1 and hexproof until the end of the turn.
Unfortunate.
Ooh.
So I will untap her, and she taps for 1 additional mana now. So I'll tap her now for 8 mana.
See, I gave you more mana.
Just casual 8 mana.
Casual 8 mana. And I'll use 5 of it to cast Nissa Who Shakes the World. Nissa Who Shakes the World, Nissa.
Still no forests?
I do have a couple of forests on the battlefield.
Just okay. 2.
I have
3.
2 forests, yeah, so I'm going to +1 here, untap this forest. With 3 counters. That forest now taps for 3 mana.
Oof.
And then I think I'm good. I've already done combat, so
Okay.
go ahead.
Don't
I'll
worry, guys.
untap.
It's just a casual like 30 mana in one turn. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
nothing.
I'll untap and draw.
I don't have anything else to do though, other than just get more mana.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Santa. Oregon.
I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4. To play us a Sour of Temptation. When it ATVs, I gain control of target creature for as long as Sour Temptation remains on the battlefield. I'll target Marwyn.
Well, sure, you get her. She's tapped.
Yep. All right, and then I will pass turn.
Okay. I will
Hey, you're supposed to
untap.
be playing mono blue. What are you gonna do with all the green mana?
Yeah.
There's
I
still
suppose
some
it's
colorless mana, but
colorless. Yeah.
He's breaking the rules.
that's about it.
Mm.
I'm just trying to slow Marcus down some.
I know.
Oh, draw for turn. Oh. Then I'm gonna play that mountain from exile. That's 3. Oh. Do I do that?
Yes.
At the moment, yeah.
I know.
Taylor is being the biggest pain.
Are you
Yeah, but
kidding me?
if whatever you're
Yeah.
gonna do doesn't deal with Marwyn, we're fucked.
I don't have Marwyn.
I know, but if whatever he does to Tater gets you Marwyn back, then we're fucked.
You got a pretty good board stay at sitting at 40 life.
Yeah.
I think I have the best board state, obviously.
We really can't attack you.
You can attack me with more than one.
Okay. Oh, God, I've got such good cards in my hand. I don't know what to do with it. Is Taylor the threat? No. Okay. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to pay 4. And I'm going to cast Thunderwave. So I roll a d20. Thunderwave deals 1 to 9. Thunderwave deals 3 damage to each creature. 10 to 19. I can choose a creature. Thunderwave deals 3 damage to each creature not chosen this way. Or if I roll a natural 20, Thunderwave deals 6 damage to each creature your opponents control.
Well. Is there any responses?
Mm-mm.
I'm tapped out.
No responses?
No responses.
Okay. I'll roll the d20 on the on spell table. Where is the dice? There it is. Rolled an 18. So I may choose a creature, and Thunderwave deals 3 damage to each creature not chosen this way. I am going to choose.
Currently is Marwyn gonna die? Like, what was her power?
She's a 7
7?
7, and that's gonna deal 10 damage to each creature. I
She'll
think.
die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Voice, my creature isn't able to be dealt damage by red though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to choose Disciples of the Inferno. Am I? Am I? Oh, bollocks. Didn't think this through. Well, Disciple of the Inferno, will that addition happen regardless if it dies?
Yeah. Because it's a replacement effect before it's happening.
It won't die, will it?
Okay.
Oh,
So then
yeah,
I guess
well,
But like,
it would kill itself.
so, well, will it?
Yeah, if a source you control would deal damage to a creature, it's not creatures your opponents control.
And it's a 5/5 at the moment, right?
5, so it'll be 3 plus 2, so it'll die
Right.
if you don't choose it.
What you could do is choose your disciple and then
Yeah.
activate is Solfim's ability at sorcery speed.
No, it's not. But he needs to discard
No,
2
it's
cards.
You can
but
use
yeah.
Solfim's ability and discard 2 cards and put an indestructible counter on it, and that way you save both your creatures.
That way I do save both my creatures. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna target Disciple of the Inferno. And then I'm gonna
Something else
tap 3.
you're able to do as well is you could. Oh no, you've done it now, haven't you?
What's that?
I was gonna say no, you've rolled now, haven't you? I was gonna say you could.
Yeah.
You could have played another instant sorcery and buffed it 1 more, and then it wouldn't have died to the damage. But you've resolved the thing now, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pay the 3. And discard 2 cards. So I will discard Sweltering Suns. And is it 1 card or 2 cards? 2 cards. And Wake of Destruction to make self indestructible. So every other creature will now take 10 damage.
Not my angel.
Not your angel.
Yay!
Wait, I'm gonna tap my things for mana. So 3 mana, 4 mana, 5, 6 mana, and then they die.
Isn't it 7 mana? Because one's a land, so it taps for 3 instead of 2.
2 of them were lands. 1 of them taps for 2
So-
mana, and then the forest taps for 3 mana.
Oh, that was it. They weren't both forests.
No. And Maureen will go back to the command zone.
And then I will go to combat. Oh, that's got a +1 on it, hasn't it? Because the caster non creature spell. And I will send Disciples of the Inferno.
Keep in mind, this is also on the field.
Yeah, I'm deciding between Marcus and Nissa. What is Nissa at on loyalty?
6.
6. You got a couple of turns before. I'm gonna send 5 at you, Marcus.
He's been hit.
I've been hit. No,
He
I'm
has.
down.
No perfect game. Yay! That's it. Game over. And then I'll pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. I'll play a land for turn. Thank fucking God. I'm gonna tap 1, and I'm gonna play land tax.
Ugh.
So at the beginning of my upkeep, if an opponent has more lands than me, I can search for my library for 3 basic lands, reveal them, and put them in play. And then I'm gonna tap 5, and I'll bring out my commander.
Oof.
Told you he'd stabilize.
What does this do?
I,
Flying low.
I have stabilized. The land tax is gonna help. And then I'll pass.
Okay.
That has flying,
I'll
doesn't
untap
it?
my
Yeah.
3 lands
Yes.
because 2 of them died.
Oh, I didn't need Wake of Destruction then.
So thanks for that.
Oh my god, Martin's playing land destruction.
The thing is, he's actually
I'm not. It's
playing land
out.
destruction.
It's gone. It's gone.
Eesh. Mine has so much damage. It's scary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really.
Okay, I'm gonna tap all my lands for 6 mana and play Marwyn for 5. And then because I've cast a creature spell, I can draw a card off Zendikar Resurgent.
You only get 6 mana?
I've only got 6 mana. Oh no! Oh no, yeah, because the forest taps for 3, so actually I just need to tap 2 lands for 5 mana.
Math.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to make that much of a difference
that's
anyway.
good.
I'm going to tap Balaged for 2 mana. I'm going to use 1 of it for Findhorn Elves. Which on cast will draw me a card. And when it enters the battlefield, we'll put counter on Marwyn. I have a mana remaining. Plus Nissa to 7. And untap. Let's untap Valaged Sanctuary. Put 3 counters on it. Yep, I'm playing with fire.
Mm-hmm.
But I want this extra mana. Then I'll Taylor, you're the only one I can attack safely, so I'll attack you for 3.
Okay.
Then I will pass the turn.
So what did you get out of that attack?
Damage.
I got to poke you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll untap and draw. I'll play an island.
I'm not going to leave damage on the board. It's got vigilance.
But we're friends.
You could have attacked me so I could gain life.
No.
Okay.
And also kill my land.
Oh, true. I forgot it was only a 3/3.
It's only a 3/3.
Hmm. What do I play here? Two, three, four. I guess what I'm gonna do is pay 3 to play Herald's Horn. Choose wizards, creature spells I cast of the chosen type, cast one less. At the beginning of my upkeep, I look at the top card of my library. If it's a creature card of the chosen type, I may reveal it and put it into my hand. I will then pass turn.
Ooh. How many cards do you have in hand, Taylor?
1, 2,
Wow.
9.
No, sugar. uh, I will untap.
How many lands do you have?
Who, me?
9, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. If land
Yes,
tax
yeah.
lasts, I will get it.
Okay. How much have I got? Have I got enough? Mm. Mm. No.
Are you gonna kill us here, Martin?
I don't think I can. Because you're leaving mana open with 9 cards in your hand. I'm scared to do anything. But if I leave Bruno, he's going to gain life.
I feel like with Soulful out and the other guy, me gaining a little bit of life is not going to be that big of a deal. Because right now I'm set up to gain 3.
Yeah, right now.
But then you return stuff from
Yeah,
your battlefield and it'll just... It's like a
I don't have any
snowball.
creatures in my graveyard.
You don't have any creatures? Okay. That makes me feel
No.
better.
These are the only 2 creatures I've played all game.
You know what I'm going to do? Okay. I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to do this now. Because I have to. I'm going to cast Repercussion.
Oh.
So whenever a creature is dealt damage, Repercussion deals that much damage to that creature's controller. Any
Seems good.
Disgusting.
No response for me.
No response.
Nope. Okay. So that is a non-creature card, so that will go up to 5. Marcus.
Hello.
Hello. I'm going to send Disciples of the Inferno at your Planeswalker.
Okay. I am going to assign Findhorn Elves as a blocker. Doesn't have flying or anything, right?
No.
Cool. And then before damage, I'll tap Balaged Sanctuary for 2 green mana, and I'll naturalize Repercussion and destroy it.
I love that.
Does
card.
anyone have a response to that?
Heck no.
Absolutely not.
Ah!
Yeah, we don't all want to die to Repercussion. So my Findhorn.
It would only have been you.
in that combat, but then what would have happened?
he would have taken 10 damage from that.
But my Findhorn Elf dies.
Okay. And then I'll pass turn.
Untap. On my upkeep, I can search for 3 lands and put them into my hand. 1, 2, 3. And a nice shuffle.
I'm sorry, Martin.
And
I
I
couldn't
draw.
let it. That would have done so much damage to me. Ridiculous. Well, if it had blocked.
It would have done 10 damage.
I'm gonna play a land for turn.
It would have done more than 10 damage.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I
No,
wouldn't have gotten the Acolyte boost. I'm gonna tap 3. And I'm gonna cast Stroke of Midnight, targeting the Acolyte to destroy target non-land permanent, and you get a 1/1 human.
I get what?
So I'm targeting your Acolyte to destroy it, and you'll get a 1/1 white human.
The Disciple of the Inferno, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it stay tapped, or does it? It'll be
Well,
untapped?
the creature dies, and you get a 1/1 token.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna tap 4 for Rock Space Vendor. Lifelink, and if I would gain life, you gain twice that much life instead.
See,
Only 3 life.
That's what I drew. That's
here
what I
he
drew.
goes.
So I
Here
didn't
he
have
goes.
that. I'm gonna move to combat, and I'm gonna swing Celestine at Martin.
How much for?
3?
3. And that's commander, yeah.
Yes, and I will gain 6.
Don't like that.
And I'll move through to end step, and I don't have any creatures in my graveyard, so that's that.
Here we go. It begins. I will untap my. Oh no, 3 lands still. Okay.
I'm back in it, guys.
Draw.
It only took me an hour and a half.
Let's tap this forest for 3 green. And play Oak Street Innkeeper. As long as it's not my turn, tapped creatures I control have hexproof. On cast, I will draw a card from Zendikar Resurgent, and it's an elf, so when it enters the battlefield, Marwyn will get a counter. Let's tap. Two mana. I'll use one of it for Arbor Elf, which taps to untap target forest. Same again, I'll draw a card of Zendikar Resurgent, and Marwyn will go up to 3. I got a land, oh my god! I'll play a forest. Um, I don't like any of the things. I think I don't really have anything to do aside from oh, I mean, I guess there's that. Wait. Mm, okay. I will +1 Nissa to 8. Put
Oh,
3 counters and untap this forest. I want to do one thing in this game at least. Then I'm gonna tap this forest for 3 green, this forest for 3 green, and Balged Sanctuary for 2 green. So that's 8 mana. So I'm gonna play Exponential Growth,
Oh god.
targeting Morwen where X is 3. So I'll double Morwen's power 3 times. Which I believe makes her 32.
My gosh.
oh.
How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 1 additional card in my hand.
1 card in your hand. Okay.
Does it resolve?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I have no response.
cool. So Morwen is a 32. I will attack. Taylor.
You're going to attack me.
Yeah.
No trample,
No trample.
no hexproof right now.
No hexproof.
Mm. I will play Flash Inventor Shape Savant for 3. When he enters the battlefield, I return target spell or permanent to its owner's hand. I'll return Marwyn.
Yep, that's fine. Should go back to my hand. Okay. That was me. I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
Oh. Nice try.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to try it.
Shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually, in my head, I thought she did have hexproof from Oak Street, but it's not. It's only on my turn.
Okay.
But you would have blocked it anyway with Venser. So.
Yes. Um. Oh, I was supposed to do Herald's Horn. It wasn't as a wizard, so. Um. I'll pay 4 to play Door of Destinies. Choosing Wizard. Whenever I cast a spell of the chosen type, put a charge counter on Door of Destinies. Creatures I control get +1/+1 for each charge counter on Door of Destinies. I'm gonna pay 2 and play Treasure Mage since I have a 1 colorless decrease. Get a charge counter. So all my wizards get +1/+1. And I go search my library for an artifact card with 6 mana cost or greater.
Ooh, it's not Sol Ring.
Not Soul Ring.
Who's sorry? Oh, 6 men or greater.
I'm going to get a
Not a blight
K
still.
K no, not Botfield. A Cage Sun.
Of course.
Oh, what?
Cage Sun is choose a color. Creatures I control, the chosen color get +1/+1. Whenever a land ability adds 1 or more mana of that chosen color, it adds an additional mana.
Oh,
Gets double mana too. Double mana for everyone.
But mine's not on the battlefield yet. Okay. Do I need to be swinging at Nissa or no?
well, he's on 8.
Bruno can fly over.
And
Um, so your oak person is a what?
1/2.
1/2.
And Arbor Elf is a 1/1. Some amazing creatures.
1/1, 1/2. Okay. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and just equip Venser with the robe. And pass turn.
Okay. I will untap. I will draw a card.
People be scary.
Hmm.
I feel like the game's getting started. Oh, you're about to end it, Martin.
No. Oh, I'm worried about Bruno now.
I have my life gain on mine,
You have got life gain going on.
but I'm surviving at best.
If you gain life, you gain twice that much life instead. But what does Celestine do? At the beginning of your end step, return target creature card with mana X or less. Beginning of your end step. Where X is the amount of life you gained. That's a
I don't have any
force.
creatures in my graveyard right now.
Yeah, but I'm thinking if I did send a creature to your graveyard.
Yeah, so if you kill Rock Space Mender, I won't be able to gain enough life to get it back.
With currently what's on the board.
Currently, what's on the board? Yeah,
Yeah, that we're aware of.
Yeah.
yeah,
Again,
yeah.
remember, I put a shit ton of lands into my hand, and I only have 5 cards in my hand.
Oh, Taylor, what have you got on your board there? A 2/2 and a 2/2. Oh, okay. That's just going to do it anyway, isn't it? If you're tapped out, aren't you, Taylor?
I am.
Everyone's tapped out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, Marcus can untap a forest,
I can't
That's
or did
because
you just play that?
Arbor Elf has summoning signature.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, then I might as well. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, no, no.
I'm going to pay 3 red
That can't be that bad.
and then another 4 red, 4 colorless.
Oh shit.
I'm going to cast Stemberchord.
Oh, chunky
when it enters
boy.
Chunky Chunk. When it enters the battlefield, he deals X damage to each other creature without flying, and each player, where X is the number of mountains I control, which is 9, which doubled by Solfin makes 18.
18.
So
They are
18
dead.
to each creature and 18 to each person, please. Without flying.
Any responses?
Oh, without mine.
Without flying.
I have no responses.
Also have no responses.
No response. I already took it.
I lose another 2 lands. It's my fault. I'm being greedy with the untap. Oh, and we take 18.
You take 18 yet, please.
Bring me down to 70. Ew. Disgusting.
And then just to keep things balanced, I'm going to pay 2 and cast Lightning Strike, dealing 6 damage to just because you have a way, I'm going to send it at Bruno.
6?
6, yeah. Oh, that would
Did
die as well.
Celestine not die?
No, because it has flying.
Flying.
Oh, without flying. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, shoot. I could have done so much more. And then I'm going to send Solfim at Taylor. I just realised I could have taken Taylor out completely.
Mm-hmm.
But that's 5
Okay.
to you, and it's commander.
That it?
And yeah, in turn, I feel like I've done enough now. I can
Untap.
lose the game with pride.
I'm gonna search for 3 more lands and shuffle. These go to my hand, and I draw. I'm gonna play a land. And I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Approach of the Second Sun.
Oh, shut up.
Uh, so I'll gain 7 life.
Oh, and he can bring that bloody thing back.
And then this will get shuffled 7th from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then I'm going to move to combat. And I'm sending 4 at Martin. Or 3, sorry.
Is it flying?
It is.
Oh, is this Celestine?
It's Celeste, yes.
Okay, I cannot block that, so I will take the 3.
I'll gain 3 more. I'm going to move to my end step, and I'll bring back my Rock Statesman. And I'll pass.
Okay. I'll untap my 2 lands. Draw.
But one of them taps for 3.
To be
still.
fair, yeah, there is 5 mana in those 2 lands, so it's not
Oh,
the
yeah,
end of
and
the world.
Marcus is just about to ultimate
I could-
Nissa and get every forest out of his bloody deck.
I am about to do some things. Some things
Some things.
like that.
This is the end game, baby.
So
God, I hope so. Otherwise, Martin's gonna win.
yeah. I'm gonna -8 Nissa and get all the forests out of my deck onto the battlefield. 1, 2. They come tapped. So.
His deck is actually just Nissa and then like 80 lands.
Yeah.
With no way to search for Nissa. It's just hoping that you draw it.
8.
It's okay, Liminal. They come in tapped.
10, 11, 12,
So as long as we can take him out.
13, 14, 15.
So I'm gonna get a lot of Archaeomancer maps triggers.
17, yep. 18,
Oh, God.
19, 19 forests, and all of my lands are
I'm gonna-
indestructible.
4 lands are gonna enter untapped.
Nice. Well, we need it, Bruno. Although you've got a picture of the second sun coming, and I don't know how much card draw you've got in there, but
I don't have a lot.
And we know land tax he's not gonna skip that. But I don't know why I'm talking, I'm dead.
well, I'm not going to kill you because I need you alive to deal with mine.
Sure you do. Now you do.
Yeah, why me? I'm not a problem.
Yes, you are.
I'm just playing the game.
3 mana from this. Nope, 2 mana because I don't have Nissa anymore. Oh, I should have tapped it first. Shit. Fine, I'll get 4 mana from my lands. And I'll cast Marwyn. On cast, I draw a card. I don't think I can do anything, guys.
It would have been funny if that was a land that you missed.
Oh, like a non-basic land. It wasn't,
Yeah.
but it's too much mana. Yeah, I will pass the turn.
You got enough
Okay.
land now, Marcus.
I do have enough land, but doesn't matter.
I'll draw for turn. It's not a wizard. I'll play an island.
I'm just going to arrange my forests in a pretty way, just so you know. Despite
Okay, so
wanting to die.
I guess I'll do this. I'll pay 3 and play Master of Waves. So it does have protection from red.
Why?
also-
Oh my god.
It also ETBs. Oh, actually, it'll get Door Destiny trigger. And the ETBs, I get a 1/0 blue elemental creature token, which is my devotion to blue, so it'll be 2. And I'm just gonna use this fractal token. I got 2 of those. The Master of Waves gives it +1/+1, so it's a 2/1.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will end turn.
Okay.
Oh no.
I will untap. Oh. I will draw a card. I will play a mountain.
But trample does go over protection, right?
Yeah,
Or no?
it would
Okay.
assign enough to kill my creature, and then the rest would come and hit me. So if he hits me with that, it would be 3.
Okay.
Or if he hits you with Master of Waves, it would be 4 damage.
Or 5 damage if he exerts it.
Right.
Indeed. Marcus, how many cards have you got in hand?
I have 3 cards in my hand.
3 cards in your hand. Are they going to be dangerous cards?
I don't have any mana. All my lands
No,
taps.
but when it's your turn,
Oh, when it's my turn.
when it's your turn, you could be a problem.
He's gonna animate all his lands and then swing out at you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be a problem, but I can't convince you of that when I've got so many lands, really, can I?
Nope.
I don't have any.
Yeah.
I don't have anything in my hand that's an issue.
What are your elementals? They're 2/1s.
They are, yes, 2/1s.
2/2/1s.
Yes. They do not have protection from red.
They do not.
Oh wait, no. Elemental creatures you control get +1/+1, and yeah, this has protection from red. They don't.
Yeah. What does Exert do? Doesn't untap in my next untap step.
Oh, he gains flying. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, but I don't know if you're an issue.
Well, I mean, you can take me out anyways.
Oh.
I think potentially we're
Uh,
all issues for you, so you should take out
Yeah.
anyone that you can, I guess.
This is Bruno's going to gain life so quickly.
I could try.
So I kind of need to keep you down in life. Well, because it's going to do so. Oh god. Okay, I'm not winning this. um. So yeah, I will exert then matured. And send him at Taylor. He's going to tap mana and send it somewhere.
You're coming at me.
I'm coming at you with a 5 in the air.
Okay. I'll tap 5 to play Aether Spouts. For each attacking creature, its owner puts it on top or bottom of his or her library.
Okay. I will put it on top of my library.
That's not good.
Whoa!
And then I'll pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep, I'm not going to do land tax. And draw.
So it's a ticking time bomb now. Y'all aren't gonna attack me, hopefully.
I'm going to tap 3 for Fial of Galadriel. If I would draw a card while you have no cards in hand, draw 2. If I were to gain life while you have 5 or less, you gain twice that much. I'm going to move to combat.
Martin, how many cards do you have in hand?
I have 0 cards in hand.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I am playing on fumes.
Good.
Combat Celestine is going at Martin for 3 damage.
For 3.
3. Yep, commander.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
And I gain 6. And then I'll pass turn.
We're like waiting on Approach of the Second Sun to.
Yeah, that's another thing. We need them both to shuffle their decks. Right, I'll untap my 2
I think
lands. No, wait.
I think Martin is the more imminent threat right now
Yeah.
with the thing that could just kill all of us.
I don't. No, it wouldn't kill you, Bruno. Not at the moment. No, it wouldn't kill you.
I'm going to try and do stuff if I can. I need to tap for 4 mana. I'll use 3 of it for Farhaven Elf. On cast, I draw a card. On ETB, puts a counter on Marwyn. I have 1 mana spare. Ugh. Oh yeah, I can't search for a basic land because I've taken them all out of the deck.
Do you have to shuffle at all or anything?
This is if you do shuffle your library.
Oh, okay.
So, like, it's awkward that I have to do this now, but I think this is the best chance. So I'm going to use the 1 mana that I have floating and tap for another 2 mana and use Invigorating Surge targeting Marwyn. So I'll put a +1/+1 counter on her and then double the number of +1/+1 counters on her. So the 2 and then 4 counters.
Sorry, I just realised I didn't take 9 life off from when Themberchord came in the first time. I should be on 19.
Oh
Yeah,
and
everyone
it's
else took 18. I would have taken 9.
Okay.
Then I'm going to tap for 6 mana and use 5 of it to Return of the Wild Speaker. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures I control, which is Marwyn. So I draw 5 cards.
Oh my god.
There we go.
4, 5. I'm just hoping for something.
Well, it's not going to be lands.
Could be non-basics.
It could be, yeah.
I've got a mana floating, so I'll add another mana, and I'll still have one floating because all my lands tap for 2 anyway. I'll cast Incubation Druid, so I will draw a card and get a counter. Marwyn. Okay. So 1. Okay, I'm still going to have 1 floating here. I'm going to keep track of my floating mana.
Yeah.
Tapping for 4 mana for Elegant Entourage. That has, whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, target creature other than Elegant Entourage gets +1/+1 and trample to the end of the turn. So on cast, I draw a card, ETB, Marwyn. Tap for another 2 mana, Bramblewood Paragon. Cast, draw a card. ETB Marwyn. He, each creature I control with a +1/+1 counter, and it has trample.
Ah. Back off.
I'm gonna tap for 4 mana, cast Harmonize to draw 3 cards.
There it is.
Draw yourself out. Come on.
There we go.
Marcus's turn, taking us to end of stream.
Ran away.
Let's go with 4 mana for Ivy Lane Denizen. So whenever another green creature enters the battlefield under my control, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So cast, I draw ETB Marwyn.
Don't forget Elegant Entourage. You've had
Yeah, I've had 2 Elegant
2 triggers.
Entourages as well, and I'm gonna put those on Marwyn. So that's 2 passive +1/+1. So she's a 11/11 right now. Now get this. I use that floating mana and add another 4. I'm going to cast Herd Balos. When that ETBs, it's going to be a um,
Right.
like
Combo.
it's a combo with Ivy Lane Denizen for me to get an unlimited 4/4 green beast creatures, and unlimited +1/+1 on Marwyn.
What?
I'll explain how it goes. So on cast I'll draw a card because it's a creature. On ETB it won't trigger Marwyn, but because a green creature entered the battlefield, Ivy Lane Denizen says I can put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So I'll put a +1/+1 counter onto Herd Baloth, and Herd Baloth says whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on it, I create a 4/4 green beast creature token. So I create a 4/4 green beast creature,
Oh, God.
which enters the battlefield, and it is a green creature, so it'll trigger Ivy Lane Denizen again, and I can put another counter on Herd Baloth and create another creature, and that will just keep going and going and going until I say it doesn't.
That's an Alliance Infinite trigger as well.
Yeah, and each time that happens, Elegant Entourage is triggering because the target a creature is entering the battlefield. So all of those +1/+1s are going to go on Marwyn. I guess I can pump up all of my creatures, but they all have summoning sickness except for Marwyn. Because I can do this as many times as I want.
But do you draw a card for every time something enters the battlefield?
No, I draw a card for casting creatures.
Okay.
So I will. I don't know, for the sake of you, I do have to choose a number, so I'm gonna choose 1,000,000 in case it matters. I don't know.
Wow.
Not 2 million.
No, not 2,000,000. I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm gonna have a million beasts and 1,000,000 counters.
A million.
Herd Baloth. And Marwyn is a million.
And you're going to use all that to take Taylor out.
Why don't you just take the life gain deck out?
I mean, I could take any one person out at the moment, or I could.
At
What,
the
with 1,000,000
moment-
trample?
Do you have trample?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yes, Marwyn has trample. I think everything has trample, doesn't it now?
Marwyn does have trample, but as my land for the turn, I can play Rogue's Passage.
Oh.
So target creature can't be blocked if I pay into that.
Oh, God. Disgusting.
Okay, someone can take out Bramblewood Power. Oh well, actually, she has trample anyway.
Well, if you don't kill Martin, doesn't Thimberclad kill your board, or are they all like millions as well?
They're
Like,
all,
is there power and toughness million?
he will kill my board except for Marwyn and Herd Baloth because these will go back down.
Uh-huh.
At the end of my turn because they're just
Okay.
temporary.
Well, Marwyn is temporary, isn't she? Because she's getting the Alliance triggers, which is just till end of turn.
Oh yeah. The Slumber Child is doing how much damage?
It would be Herd Baloth. Herd Baloth would be the only one still alive.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of feel like I need to. I'm gonna see if I can get something else that might help. So I'll tap for another 4 mana and have 1 floating, and cast Reclamation Sage. And cast. I will draw. I'm not going to get a 9.
1,000,001.
1,000,001.
You need that extra one just to be
And
safe.
I will destroy. Mine doesn't have anything for me to be able to destroy, so I think I will destroy.
Celestine.
It's
The aura?
artifact or enchantment.
File of Galadriel. Just so you know,
Oh,
in case Bruno survives, is not drawing extra cards into approach.
oh, am I going to be out
I only draw
first?
extra if I have no cards. I have 3, so
Then another 2 mana for Pollenbright Druid. Draw a card. Oh, I can just keep going. Potentially. Is there anything?
Like, see, but you can tap Marwyn for 1,000,002 mana now, can't you?
I can, but I want to attack with her. I mean, I can untap her as well. Yeah, I can get more mana from her.
God.
Do you have the Trailblazer boar thing? Or a Crater Hoof?
I can draw my entire deck.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Do you have anything to give everything haste?
I don't think I do have anything to give everything haste.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering what. Surely I've got something in my deck that can win in this position. Because I am able to draw my entire deck, but I don't want to do that if I can't win from doing that.
So, let's see.
Got my deck list right?
Well, does everything have trample again, or just what? Just
Yeah,
more
because
wind?
Elegant Entourage gives trample.
Okay. Do you have lightning greaves or swiftfoot boots?
I do have Lightning Swiftfoot Boots. I don't want Lightning Greaves because I need to target. So I could attack with 2 things?
Essentially, I think.
But then, the problem is I can draw my whole deck and draw my whole deck. So I will die on my upkeep. If I leave one person alive.
Or go to one card, or just go until you find lightning greaves and that.
Ooh! No, I wouldn't. Right, got a plan.
Oh, God.
Right. So. We're tapping for 4 mana. And that 1 floating. I'm going to choose Creeping Renaissance. Oh, it's permanent type. Shit. I can't draw my whole deck. Fine. I'll choose creatures just so I can keep casting them then, I guess. I was going to return... I thought it was card type. I was going to return instants and draw.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I think that would have decked me, wouldn't it? Anyway. Okay, I'll choose creatures. So I'll return all the creatures to my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures. I'll tap Marwyn for the 1,000,000 mana that she can give me.
1,000,001.
Yeah.
It's 1,000,002, wasn't it?
Yeah, because of her power and toughness.
And then I'll just play out all the creatures from my hand. So that's Oak Street Innkeeper, Arbor Elf, Finhorn Elves, Rishkar, and Yaver to draw 5 cards. I'll put another counter on Marwyn and on something else, I guess. I don't know.
This is disgusting.
Evolution Druid. Any other triggers? No. Oh, she gets another 5 counters because they're all elves entering the battlefield. I'm sorry this is taking so long. I'm searching for a way to win, but I don't actually think I can. I think I can.
Bruno's at bye.
Bruno's like, nope.
Brennan,
See
bye.
you later.
No, I got disconnected for some reason.
Oh no.
I got
Probably
exiled.
because we've been so idle or something.
Yeah.
Now I have to flip everyone back over.
Hate
Yeah,
that.
you're back. You're back.
Then
Yeah.
I guess I'll wood elves. Draw a card. Oh my god. I'm searching for another haste enabler or something. I don't have Concordant Crossroads, unfortunately. I don't own that card. I wish I did, but it's a very expensive card. I'll use Beast Within on Celestine because I can't destroy Solfim.
Move. Again, the elephant, right?
Yeah.
It's a 3/3 bear, is it?
Get
Beast
a
within.
creature out of my deck. I will. Is there anything that's actually going to be useful? Why? Let's go with Green Sun Zenith for X equals 3, and I'm going to get Azuri. Fortunately, I don't have like a creature like Crater Hoof or something that would win me out right here. Then I will. I think the only other thing I can do. Oh, Patriarch Seal. And I will Vines of the Recluse, Marwyn, given her reach, but and some buff, but it untaps her. And I will use 4 of the mana to give her unblockable with Rogue's Passage, and I'll attack Martin.
Wow. How much damage am I taking?
A million commander damage.
1,000,000 and like 7.
Yeah.
You have any? Oh, you don't have anything in your hand, dude.
I don't.
I'm sorry, Martin. You were going to win on your next turn. So.
No, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Oh,
Fine.
Martin,
Yeah,
that was so close.
I did so much. Oh. Okay, well done. I'm out.
And then I will pass the turn.
Okay, Bruno, are we doing it for the Americans? I will look at Harold Thorne.
I do actually have. I've only got 8 cards in my hand, so I'm going to discard this Nature's Law.
It is not a wizard, so I will play an island for turn. Okay. Oh no.
Now my question is, how much mana does he have available now?
Right now,
I don't even know. Do you have any flyers?
No.
Or anything with reach?
I don't have anything with reach or any flyers.
Okay.
And I also am only able to make 1 mana with what's on board.
Okay.
Yeah, see, Marcus, you're letting the Americans win. I would have at least let you come second.
Well, I'm gonna come third at least.
Bruno, do you have any idea of how much damage you could do?
2.
Okay. Um,
Nice.
pay 1. Equip Master of Waves with a robe. Pay 4. Give Master of Waves unblockable. Swing Master of Waves at you, Marcus.
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
For how much?
For 4.
Yeah, I'll take 4.
I will draw 4. Okay, well. Unfortunately, I can't do anything else past turn.
Untap. Upkeep. I'll skip the land tax and I'll drop.
And you have Azuri to regenerate all your creatures, right?
You can only make
I
1
I
mana.
can only make 1 mana, so I can only regenerate 1 thing.
Okay.
I'll play Norn's Wellspring. So whenever a creature I control dies, scry 1 and put an oil counter on Norn's Wellspring. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Mass Calcify. Destroy all non-white creatures.
Oop. Yep. I will tap for 1 green and regenerate Marwyn.
Right. My elephant will
Um,
die.
You doing anything to that?
I don't think so. Let me look through my graveyard. No, I'm not.
You're destroying a lot of creatures there. Can you imagine if you had Fumigate?
Oh, I know. Norn's Wellspring will trigger. I'll be able to scry 1 and I'll get an oil counter. That's going to go on the bottom.
Regenerate does untap Marwyn.
Does it untap?
That's what.
Yeah, regenerate untapped creatures if
Yeah.
they would be destroyed. It untaps it and removes it from combat, and the next time it would be destroyed.
Would Mullen still have all those counters on them?
These are
Yeah.
counters.
It's not a million.
I didn't keep the million on her, but she is a 15.
That's all I could do.
Okay. So it's my turn.
Yep.
Hmm.
Draw. I do have a lot of things I can do. Again. 15. Okay. I can cast that thingy card from the graveyard, Creeping Renaissance.
Mm-hmm.
So I can tap for 7.
How many cards do you have in hand?
I have have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. And Creeping Renaissance, is that flashback
Flashback, yeah.
that you're doing it?
Yeah.
And you can choose creatures, right?
I can choose I can choose any permanent type.
Okay. I feel like I have to do this. I'll pay 1 and play Snapcaster Mage to flash in, and target instant gets from my graveyard gets flashback.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pay 2 to counterspell the Creeping Renaissance.
Okay. So that will go back to my graveyard, right? You may cast this card.
Is it if you cast it for flashback, it's exiled?
But is it exiled if it's not successfully cast?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Mhm.
That's fine though. I'm going to assume it is exiled. I do have one.
I believe it
Yeah,
is because on the
it will
cast you
be.
exile it.
Yeah, a spell cast using flashback will always be exiled afterwards, whether it resolves its counter or leaves the stack in some other way.
Yeah. Okay. Okie doke.
And I get a Door of Destiny's trigger.
So I will tap for another 4 and use Increasing Savagery on Marwyn the Nurturer to give her 5+1/+1 counters. And then if I cast it from my graveyard with flashback, she gets 10. Does that resolve?
Yes, I'm tapped out now.
Okay. So she's now a 22/22. I will tap for 1 to give her Rancor. Gives her +2/+0 and trample. She's a 23/23, is that right? Sorry, 23/21. Sorry, that was the 1 floating mana, but for the 4 mana is going into Rogue's Passage to make her unblockable. Attacking Bruno.
Okay. In response, I'm going to tap 3 for a safe passage. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and creatures you control this turn.
Woof.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Ha!
Oh my god.
That's the scum.
Okay, so after combat, I will tap to cycle this Slippery Cast. Discard that to a card. I will play land for the turn, which is Orange for the Vastwood. Then I'll tap for 4. Nissa Voice of Zendikar. She comes in with 3. I'm going to +1 her to put a plant onto the battlefield. Planty plant. 0-1. Then I am done, I think. I think I can play from the graveyard except for that one flashback one that I just used. Yeah.
Okay, I'll untap. Herald's Horn trigger. It is a wizard. It's Triska Decaphile.
Uh-oh.
I have 10 cards in hand with that in hand.
Sorry, what was it?
Triska Decaphile.
Yep.
It's the one that I have no maximum hand size, yeah. And then I draw an extra card because that was the wizard. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay 1 and play Shadow Spear. I'm going to tap 2 to equip Shadow Sphere to Snapcaster Mage. And equip Robo the Archmagi onto Snapcaster. And then swing at Marcus. Or, let's see, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage with trample.
And it's how much power and toughness, sorry?
It is a 3, 4, 5, 6, 5.
6/5 with flying, right?
No flying, just trample and lifelink.
Oh, no flying. Okay. I'll tap to cast Boon of Boseiju. Target creature gets +X/+X until the end of the turn, where X is the greatest mana value among permanents I control, and untap it. So I'll untap Marwyn.
Okay.
And block with her.
Alrighty. So I'll gain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hmm. I guess I'll go ahead and play Triska Decaphile, Door of Destiny's trigger. And I will pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep, I'll skip the land taps. I don't think I need any. I will Marcus probably. And draw. I'll play Hall of Heliod's Generosity. Doesn't really help you here, but I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Celestine. And then I'm going to go to combat. I'm gonna swing Rock Space Mender at Marcus. A 1/5
A
with lifelink.
1/5. I'll block with this plant.
I'll gain 2 life. How many creatures in my graveyard still? No. That's all I could do.
Gosh.
It's been nice knowing you, Tater.
I don't know. Like, you have Approach of the Second Sun, and I have Triska Decafal.
I know, the
2,
alt wins
3,
are
4,
coming.
5,
Yeah,
6,
one of us
7,
is
8,
gonna
9.
die.
I know. I have 9 cards in hand.
You've got 9 cards in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many turns it's been since I've cast Approach.
I feel like it was before Martin, but I can't remember how long ago that was.
Yeah. Scary stuff.
I really should have set like a dice aside to keep track
Yeah. That's what I normally do.
because I have no clue.
Tap for 1, I'll have 1 floating for Imperious Perfect. Other elves I control get to +1, and she can tap to create an elf. So I'll draw, and Marwyn will go up to 10, not 10, she'll go up to 22 counters. Let's +1 is make a plant. Let's tap for 4 and Rogue's Passage. I'll attack Bruno for
How much is it at?
24 unblockable trample commander damage.
Well, I'm dead.
Dang.
Okay,
Let's see what.
you next, Taylor. Coming for you.
I still have 3 more
Wait.
turns.
Is that your turn yet, Marcus?
Are you gonna win from fucking Triska Decafile? I would kill you.
Is that your turn?
No, not anymore. Are you seriously
Well,
about
because
to
you have
win?
9.
I don't know.
You can hear the glee in his voice.
I know.
You picked the wrong one, Marcus.
Ah, I did pick the wrong
I got
one.
him right down to 3. I put him in the palm of your hand.
I went for you, Bruno, because I thought you were most likely to kill me on your turn.
Yeah, I don't have the damage.
You could have the damage though. You could.
That's what I was looking for to get rid of Marwyn.
To figure out
Anyway.
if I've got a way to floating mana's gone. I'll tap for 2. I'm gonna crop rotation. Sacrifice a land. Search for a land. Put onto the battlefield. Do I have something? Probably not. Oh. Oh. But. Do you have lands that draw cards?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna get Encroaching Wastes. And just in case it's not Triska Decafile, and you can do 13 damage to me. I am tapping for 4 and sacrificing encroaching waste to destroy Rogue's Passage.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You're tapping 4 to do that?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, it was Rogue's Passage. Oh!
Maybe.
Interesting.
I'm going to pay 1 and the Rogue's Passage to remand it. So counter target spell. If that spell is countered this way, put it into its owner's hand instead of into that player's graveyard. Draw a card.
It's not a spell, it's an ability on a land.
Oh. Then never mind, I'm tapping 4 to draw a card with Triskaidekafile. Okay. So Rogue's Passage is donezo.
Yeah.
I don't even get a land or anything from that.
No, it's just destroy.
It's just dead.
Well, I sacrifice my land to do it.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do. So, go ahead.
Untap, upkeep. Herald's Horn. It is not a wizard. And I don't have 13 cards in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. Okay. It's getting down to the wire.
Certainly is.
I feel like we've been dancing that wire for a while.
Right. All right.
It's cool. Interesting stream game. Sorry, Martin.
I'm going to play Brawl's Expertise. Return up to 3 target artifacts and or creatures to their owner's hands. I may cast a card with converted mana cost 4 or less from my hand without paying its mana cost. I'm going to return all 3 of your creatures.
All 3 of my creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I can't do anything about that. So Rancor will be put into a graveyard, but goes to my hand. That's what it says on the card.
I'm casting a 4 mana cost card. It's going to be Paragon of Gathering Mist. Other blue creatures I control get +1/+1, and it is also a wizard, so I get a Door of Destiny trigger. Okay. I will equip Robe of the Archmagi to Triskaidekafile and swing for 7 damage.
7 damage. I cannot do anything, so I'll take 7.
I'll draw 7. Okay. I'll play an island. And I have 15 cards in hand.
15.
And I'll pass.
All right. There's an echo on someone's mic, I think.
Yeah, I haven't changed mine.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe one of the guys that have.
Oh, now it's gone.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Cool. So on top, draw. Come on, Taylor. Do you feel it? Do you feel it?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You've got 15
What you got for me?
cards in hand. Okay. Let's see. 4 mana. Imperious Perfect. On cast, I will draw a card. I should put Marwyn out first, but I won't. So add 2 to that floating. Marwyn. Draw a card. Ooh. 2 mana. One for Rancor, back on Marwyn. One for Kyrion Ranger. I cast, draw a card, get a counter on Marwyn. Top 2. Helix Pinnacle.
That's interesting.
It is. Does it resolve?
Yes.
It does have Shroud once it's on the battlefield.
You have a raid.
Oh, thank you, Raiders. I'm sorry, but I'm in the midst of the game. I'll put that float. I'll put one of the floating. The floating mana onto Helix Pinnacle.
Okay.
Then I will play my land for the turn. Wirewood Lodge, which lets me untap target elf. +1 Nissa to 7. Create plant. And I think I pass turn. It's just
No boots or anything.
rebuilding.
Nothing with haste.
No boots.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to untap. Herald's Horn trigger. It is not a wizard. Play a land for turn. Soaring Sea Cliff. When it enters the battlefield, target creature gains flying until the end of turn. I will target Triskaidekaphile.
Yeah.
And use 2 to equip Shadow Sphere to it. Pay 1 to play Fairy Seer. Scry 2, it's a flyer, is a wizard, so another counter on Door of Destinies. Scry 2. Put them on both on the bottom. Um, go to attack and swing for 9 in the air.
9 in the air. And what are their power toughnesses, sorry?
It is a 6, 7. Wait, let's see.
Oh, is it just one creature?
6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's just one creature. It's a 9, 9, 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 11.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Damn. Yeah, you got me, gal. I can deal
I got
damage
you.
to a flying creature, but it's not enough.
God.
GG.
You
Oh, that
got
was
me.
so tense.
Dang the grind.
Holy crap. That was good.
Soaring Sea Cliff. I also had this Paragon of Gathering Mist to give me flying too. So
How?
I was hoping you were going to
How
hit me
did
with 2 flyers and I could kill one of them, but damn.
how did Taylor go from having 3 life to winning it?
'Cause I went
oh
for
my
Bruno.
gosh.
So... Oh no.
Good games.
Good game.
Good game.
You're welcome.
that
Good game.
Very
that
good.
was a
Very
lot. That was a
good.
lot of fun. Thank you so much. I had like this many cards in my deck left. Swift Boots is in there
It was a
somewhere.
lot of fun.
Jesus.
Uh,
That's crazy.
amazing.
Well
Thank
done.
you so much, everyone.
No, thank you for the game.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really appreciate that. I hope to do more of those. People enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So does that,
Mhm.
that means Taylor is the monarch.
Yeah,
I am
yeah,
the
so
monarch.
I'm gonna give him a
Ah.
special Discord title that you can brag about until the next game, and someone takes it from you. But yeah. Yeah, thanks everyone. Does anyone want to plug anything while you're here? I don't know. Just like, I know Taylor, you have a.
Yeah, I have an Instagram. It's at 5color omnath. If anybody wants to just kind of chat about any sort of magic or just like my stuff, it's pretty much my collection. So
Awesome. And it's colour without a U
Nice.
because you're
American.
an American.
Yeah.
American.
But if anyone is interested in playing Magic, join the Discord so that we can teach you, because we're
yes,
a pretty good group of people. So
For sure.
Yes, come play Magic.
it looks complicated. It is, but it's fun.
It's so complicated. Play an easy deck like I do and die straight away.
Yeah, it looks complicated, but to be honest, like as you're playing, it's not as bad as it looks once you understand some of the things, and we all
Yeah.
help each other out. If we don't understand something, we're like, can we just like pause for a moment and explain this thing? And it's all fine. We're all
Yeah,
friendly
and the-
people.
yeah.
The best way to learn is to play it
Exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely.
for sure.
All right.